film review. I am still in Boston, and today I'm reviewing Push. Now, this is a film that I was able to see on Shutter, and what makes this unique is it starts with a simple premise. He tells his wife, "Hey, you know, you look beautiful. You should come to America with me, right?" So they end up again. This is not sports. This is just a synopsis. So they end up going to America together. Dude ends up getting into an accident, and then she now has to figure things out on her own as she just has this apartment and everything. And then she starts being terrorized by this guy. And what I appreciate about this film is, like, if you've seen the film, I think it's The Boy at the Door. And like what I liked about this director or this writer in particular is like they take the simple premise and it's like, I wonder what would happen. So like when you think about The Boy at the Door, you think about the context of, hey, I wonder what's the viewpoint of a child being stalked by an adult and how threatening and how overpowering it they is, and they have to maneuver and stuff like that. So this film basically just asks, hey, if a woman was pregnant, how would she handle these different scenarios? Like, yes, we have films that have pregnant women. I think like the one that comes to mind is A Quiet Place. That film pissed me off. I mean, seeing that film in theaters was amazing. But can you imagine during the apocalypse and someone has the nerve to have a child? Not only a child in the apocalypse, but the most noisiest thing in imaginable and annoying is a baby being born. When. They didn't think that through. They were just fucking. But we're not talking about The Quiet Place. We're talking about Push. Okay? Push. That's on Shutter. It asks the question, hey, if a woman was pregnant, if she's being stalked by a killer, a home invasion, how would she handle this film? And I think this film does a great job with the pacing. Now, it does get a little meta in the end. Little meta. Okay, no, heavy meta. Heavy meta. Because like the guy or the person that's stalking her, they behave in a certain way like throughout, right? I'm sorry, like my leg is just itching. I don't know. Maybe it's just you. But that's unrelated. The guy that's stalking her throughout, he has a slow pacing and momentum about him, right? And then when he encounters other people, he becomes a totally different person. It kind of reminds me how Jason, he just no dips and overpowered with everyone else, right? But the moment he encounters like the fucking final girl, he just loses all his momentum. So that kind of has it in this film. And I kind of like, I'm not, it takes me out of it for a little bit, right? But still thoroughly a great film. This is one that I recommend that you watch. As again, I'm just bulldozing through these horror films. But have you seen Push? What are your thoughts? Comment down below. Will you see Push? Have you have a film in mind that has a unique scenario, whether it's a kid being stalked by a predator or whatever, and it's told from their perspective, or you have like a film with pregnant women? There's not many pregnant women films, or at least in the context of horror outside of Quiet Place. Can you think of one? Comment down below. And as always, Jarritos on me.